Hi, everybody. I'm Leon Thomas. Welcome to the Big Announcement Show, the show where we talk to new business owners, those business owners that are doing something new, unique, and most importantly, something that's going to help society. We have a big announcement coming up. Stay tuned. Here it comes, the big announcement. Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah, we have a big announcement today. And you saw right there at the beginning, it said Carita's big announcement. And yes, Carita Montgomery is our guest today on the Big Announcement Show. Carita, how you doing?
Hi, Leon. Hi, I am amazing. Thanks for asking.
Great, great. It's good to have you on the show with us. The Big Announcement Show. You've got something big, and I found out about it like it was like 6 weeks ago. You put something on LinkedIn that basically said, "Y'all keep watching me. I got something big I'm gonna tell y'all about." And so I'm looking. I'm doing like this because that's where my phone usually is. Right? I'm doing like this. I'm doing like this. And then on Monday, I saw it, and you said, "I'm not working there anymore. I'm doing something else, and here's what I'm doing." Go ahead, Carita. Tell us what you're going to be doing. Oh, it's so exciting. Go ahead, lay it on us.
After 21 years in the hospitality industry, I have decided to walk away completely and go into full time ministry as well as my consulting and coaching business. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, this is great.
I
This is
shut up.
great. Coaching business, full time ministry. And you said you worked in hospitality for how long?
21 years.
21 years in hospitality. Now, I used to work in hospitality, and they say that gets all up, that gets in your blood. That's what they say. I mean, I'm not in hospitality anymore either. But so you're going to be doing your coaching and consulting and full time ministry. Good for you. This is
Yes.
so exciting. Good for you.
Yes.
This is great. So now tell us more. Tell us more. Let's talk about the coaching and consulting. Tell us, what are you going to be doing? All of that. Go ahead. Tell us all about it.
Gotcha. The name of my consulting business is Resettability Consulting and Coaching. So I have three phases. One is a leadership phase. I will be doing leadership classes, leadership training, some one on one leadership. I will also be doing a sales master class. So out of the 21 years in hospitality, for me, 20 of them were as a salesperson. I should say 19. I had two administrative GM and AGM roles, but 19 of them were sales, and I did sales excellence, award winning sales professional, but we'll get into that more. And then I also have personal life coaching, personal one on one coaching, personal group coaching. So I am over the top excited. I've been doing it for years, but now I'm doing it on my terms and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I already have some coaching clients now, some entrepreneurs that I coach now, but I'm going to be doing it on a level so big. God has given me such a vision for it. And I just can't wait to start engaging and working with those who've been asking me privately, "Hey, can you coach me?" Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, yeah. That is great. So people recognize that this is what you should be doing, and you're finally doing it. This is great. I looked at some things on your website, and your website is right there on the screen, resettabilitywithcarita.com.
I
And
see.
I saw a couple of cool quotes on it. And I want to talk about some of those, and then we're going to go into the ministry part.
Okay.
One of the quotes that I saw on your website, it says, "Change your thoughts, and change your life. Tell us, tell us some about that. I mean, it sounds easy. I'm thinking differently, but go ahead, give us something deep on that and why that's important to you and how you coach people in that aspect of it. Go ahead.
I love that. That's one of the favorite quotes for me. I say, change your thoughts, change your life, change your thoughts, and change the trajectory of your life. So this is way deeper than, okay, I'll just think differently today. Leon, this is about the power of the subconscious mind. This is about the power that you have once you reprogram your subconscious mind, reprogram your inner thoughts, that inner chatter. Once you begin to focus on the positive, your life begins to automatically eliminate and limit the negative. It will annihilate it out of your life. And that's where the trajectory part of it changed. That is where the paradigm shift happens. That's where the life changing part of it happens. So I've studied, and I don't know how much I can stay on this part, but Dr. Caroline Leaf talks about you can actually change the physical makeup of your brain if you can focus on thinking positively for 60 days. Most people say, I can't change my body, I can't change my physical characteristics, but you can physically change the makeup of your brain by reprogramming yourself for positive thoughts. So, the class that I teach, there are 18 steps. There are 18 steps to becoming the thinker and this phenomenal super person that I want everyone to be. But it takes time, just like it took time for you to kind of get where you are now. It takes time for you to get out of it, but it definitely can be done. And I teach that. I'm doing a conference next Friday and Saturday, January 14th and 15th. I'm sorry, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 14th through the 16th. And it's called the Resettability Conference. And it's all about changing and reprogramming your subconscious mind for success. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
that is great. No, you have a conference. You say it's next weekend. Tell us more about that. Give us all that information again so everybody that's watching, that's listening, they'll have it and know how to register and all that. Go ahead and lay that on us again. Tell us about this conference. This sounds exciting. Is it in Baltimore where I live, by the way, that I could easily get
It's
there? Or,
not.
oh, it's not. Oh no.
But
Where is it? Go ahead, tell us.
I got a way that you can actually engage with us. So it's actually going to be held January 14th through the 16th, the Resettability Retreat and Conference. It's going to be held on the beautiful Misty Pond Lake Resort, north on Lake Lanier, north of Georgia. It is going to be a small, intimate conference, but I also have virtual seating that it's going to be available. You guys are getting an exclusive here because today will be the first day that I announce the exclusive virtual seating that's going to be available for the Resettability Conference so that people can engage even from their home. The conference is going to lay out the 18 keys to changing your subconscious mind. We're going to be talking about being a money magnet. We are going to talk about the power of gratitude in your life. And there's so much more. I don't want to give it all away. We have some activities for those who will be on property that it will engage there. There is going to be something by the fire pit. There's an indoor pool on the resort. So we're doing something around the pool, a pool party. So it's going to be extremely exciting. But if you are engaging virtually, I'm putting the announcement on my social media platforms today. You need to register quickly for the virtual attendance because I need to forward a t-shirt and a workbook to you because there's going to be some things that we're going to do fun with you wearing your t-shirt as well. So it's going to be on my social media platforms today, my Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn platforms, how you can engage with us virtually at the Resettability Conference. I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. That is great. Yes, you should be excited. Yes. Yes, I'm excited for you. Yes, this is great stuff. Oh, I'm so grateful to meet you and just it's such a blessing to be around you. You're so positive and you're helping others make it. And that's the best part. You worked in the hotel business, I worked in the hotel business, and so often in whatever the business is, and I'm just using hotels as an example, we report to someone who says your revenue wasn't high enough, your occupancy wasn't high enough, blah blah blah, and we sometimes have to stretch to see the how am I helping someone? So we look at how can I help that room attendant become a general manager? How can I help that bellman move up and become a front office manager, GM? We look for those wins, right? But ultimately it gets down to somebody saying you didn't do something good. And if you do, the next quarter or the next year, they raise it on you and say, okay, you got to get here now, right? And so it often feels like you're just never happy. Big boss is just never happy. But I love one of the things that you talked about is to show gratitude. And Carita, okay, I'm not going to go on because this show's about you. But let's talk about something else now. Talk about something else. When you and we spoke on the phone a couple of days ago, and we talked about how God led you to do this, and that this is something that you've been fighting and denying and pushing away from. And finally, you were obedient and accepted that call like many others have done. That has to be a great feeling of comfort for you, knowing that what you're doing is ordained by God. Yes, that has to feel good.
Yes, that's exactly right. So I turned 50 last year, January 5th. Today is actually my birthday. My
Oh, happy
51st birthday. But
birthday.
when I turned 50, I decided that it was time to do something different. But I didn't move on it right then. I didn't act on it right then. I prayed on it. I prayed on it and I prayed on it and I prayed on it and I prayed on it some more. And then round about September or so, it was really laying on me that I need to be obedient to what God is calling me to do. I need to be obedient, but that's a big leap of faith. That's a big step. That's a step that involved my entire family. I had to discuss it with my husband, my children, my mom. I discussed it with family. I discussed it with my coach, my personal life coach, and I discussed it with my financial advisor. And we all agreed that the time was optimal for me to go ahead and make this move, this leap of faith. And I'll tell you, I had such the spirit of relief, assurance, rest, confidence, all of the above. When I finally made the decision, everything just lined up. Everything was perfect timing. Everything was flowing. The spirit of flow and harmony is very important to me. There was harmony, there was flow, there was unity, all of the above. And I just thank God that I was obedient enough to say, now is the time. So my last day in hospitality was November 19th. I didn't do anything until January 3rd when I made the big announcement. And I did that intentionally because I wanted to spend the holidays for the first time in 21 years, the entire holiday season with family. I was able to go fly to see my mom. I flew to see my sister. I spent time, of course, with my husband and my children here in Atlanta. I spent time with friends. I enjoyed the holiday season because I do know that this is a journey. I do know that there is going to be lots of hard work. I do know that there are going to be good days and bad days, ups and downs, but I'm so ready for the journey. I'm so equipped for the journey. I'm so positive about the outcomes. The outcomes outweigh the challenge and the struggle that's going to come in the journey. And I'm enjoying the journey just as much as the destination. I can't wait to
Yeah.
change and impact lives. I can't
Yes.
wait to see people start living the lives fully the way they really want to live them. This ministry part of it, I get up every morning. The Everything Prayer Ministry is every morning, 5:30 a.m. And I think we're going to talk about that a little bit more, but I don't have to wake up with an alarm clock. I'm jumping up to pray with people, and I love every bit of it.
You said to me, you said that you prayed about it. You prayed about it. You prayed about it. prayer is so important. Prayer is
Sorry, I lost
so
my earpiece.
important. Yeah, we're good. You talked about in when you were just talking a few minutes ago that you prayed about it. You prayed, you prayed, you prayed, and we need to do that in every decision, even those small ones, those big decisions. We need to pray. Prayer is important, right?
Oh, prayer is important.
Yeah.
Prayer is important. I like to say prayer is a lifeline. And the way I kind of explain it, Leon, is like if you are on a boat and you happen to fall off the boat, and you need someone to save you, and they throw you that ring that's on a rope to help pull you back into the boat. That's how I see prayer. And that's how essential and vital it is in my life. And I think it is that essential in the lives of others. It's a lifeline. Your day could start so differently if you started with prayer. There's so much that we face on a daily basis. You can just watch the news. I don't have to tell you that. But when you start your day with prayer, you center yourself with Christ at the center of everything that you do. You pray that He orders your footsteps, that He leads and guides you, that He even orders your tongue. You know, we can get in trouble with our mouths. You know, order my mouth, Lord. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in Thy sight. Or just order everything about this day, Father. That aligns you for a day for success. It's a day that it's ordered by God. Your footsteps are ordered by God. It's a day that's set, like they said, the new mercies we see each and every morning. It's a day that has new mercies, new beginnings, a new feeling of vibration, a new vibe. You know, you can leave the old things in yesterday when you start and center with prayer. You can leave the whatever the argument, the challenge, the struggle, the stress of yesterday. You can leave it there and understand that God has your back. God will, he will never leave you nor forsake you. He will never stop loving you. You are at the top of his mind. You are a part of his thought process on a daily basis. And he wants your day to be good. He wants you to be at peace. He wants you to have joy. Oh, I can go on and on. There's so many scriptures that align with this, but one of the scriptures, I have two scriptures that are my foundational scriptures. The first one is Philippians 4:6. And it says there, be careful for nothing or be anxious for nothing, but in everything, that's where the everything prayer comes from. Everything by prayer, supplication with thanksgiving, make your request known unto God. That's one of my foundational scriptures. Don't worry, don't stress, don't be anxious. Just pray about it. My second foundational scripture is Mark 11:24. That scripture says, when you pray, if you believe the things that you have prayed, you can have whatsoever you have prayed. Is that like not the ultimate guarantee, the ultimate God's got my back, the ultimate, VIP access pass? Mark 11:24 says, when you pray, if you believe the things that you have prayed, you can have whatsoever you have prayed. So good. God is so good. God is
Hmm.
so good. God is so good. Meet me at 5:30 a.m. Monday through Friday on the Everything Prayer Call. Your lives will not be the same. You would now enter a day the same. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you're in ministry, whether you have to go to a 9 to 5, starting with prayer will change your life. I did it for 10 years. The prayer part of the ministry actually started in 2012, but I didn't do it full time. I was just dibbling and dabbling in it. But we've been praying since 2012. Um,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
in 2022, full blown, full blast, full time. And I can't be more excited.
Right. Now, let's talk about this because I want to make sure all the viewers and those that are listening have the information they need so that they can join you in prayer. That's Monday through Friday at 5:30. Now, online, let's talk about that first. How do they get into prayer, the prayer ministry online? How do they do that?
Okay, they are live feeds, so live on Facebook and live on Instagram, and it's easy to find me. It's just my name. So if they'll put my name back up, Carita Montgomery is my Facebook channel, and Carita Montgomery is my Instagram channel, and it's live there. So once you befriend me or send me a friend request on any of those channels, you'll be able to get the prayer live at 5:30 a.m. Or you can dial in the traditional way. That's the way we did it back in 2012. We did a dial in. So if you dial the number that's on your screen, the 605-475-6333, put in the code, you will be entered into the ministry on the telephone. There's nothing that you need to do at that point. You'll automatically be a part of the call on the telephone. So Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or you can dial in the traditional way.
All right, great, great. That is so good. And Carita, we have a few minutes left. One of the things that I felt, and we can talk about it some now. First is that when I read some things about you on your website, it seems like that God has given you a gift of serving and has given you a way to serve. Everybody doesn't serve the same way, right? God gives us all different gifts, and we have to recognize what our gifts are. And some say work in your gift, walk in the gift, work in your gifting, whatever, term we want to put with it. But it seems like that one of the things that you've recognized about you is the spirit of serving, being able to help others. And one of the things we like to say at our organization, Leon Thomas and Associates, we like to help others make it. Right? I'm sensing that in your spirit too.
Man, you hit the nail on the head. The spirit of serving. Can I give two examples?
Go
I
ahead.
understood when I entered hospitality that I was there on a mission. I had a mission and a purpose. Back in 2003, I was an AGM. And I helped mold and develop a young man who was on the front desk. He went on to be a general manager. I developed a program there that was a management development program. No one asked me to do it. No one told me to do it. I didn't get paid anything extra to do it. But every week, I would have a 30-minute meeting with those who desired to do more than what they were doing in hospitality. They were hourly associates, working the front desk, working in engineering, working in the hotel restaurant. But they had a desire to do more. I said, okay, we're going to meet on a weekly basis for 30 minutes, and we're going to talk about your development plan. This young man followed all the steps, and he went on to become a general manager. Second example, I had a young lady on the front desk at one of my hotels, and I just knew that she had something more in her. I was a director of sales and marketing at that particular time, and I took her off the desk and made her my sales coordinator. After she became my sales coordinator, she went on and interviewed and became a sales manager downtown Atlanta. After she became a sales manager, she went on and became a director of sales and marketing. It just makes my skin. I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
have so many stories like that. No one paid
Hmm.
me anything to do it. It was
Hmm.
just the assignment. It was just knowing that I was there to do something special for other people. And I have
Yes.
numerous stories. I met a girl at a trade show. She said, I always wanted to get in hotel sales, but I don't think they'll hire me because I think sales girls are really pretty like models. And I'm sitting here
Mm.
like, what? She was like, I don't think they'll hire me. I said, I actually have a sales position open. Send me your resume and come on Wednesday of next week. I'm doing interviews. Hired this young lady. She went on to be a director of sales, like an award winning director of sales. I can go on and on. The mission
Hmm.
was very clear to me that it wasn't about me, it was about those who I was there to serve.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost
I
get
love it.
teary eyed.
I
I
love
almost
it.
get teary eyed.
Oh, Karita, this
Yeah.
is so great what you're doing, and you're doing it full time now. So this isn't we're not talking about 30-minute meetings once a week around the hotel anymore, right? This is
Right.
this is going to be big. You can't calculate the number of lives that you're going to touch. Look, we
I
can't
can't
use
calculate
this
it.
to figure it out. right? We just can't. We can't use that to figure it out. It's going to be big. Now, one more thing that I felt, and hopefully the viewers and listeners did too, is that you prayed about what God wanted you to do, but I didn't hear you say anything like, well, what if it doesn't work? And what if this? What if this? I didn't hear any hesitation. I didn't hear any fear about that.
Oh wow, 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 wow. I there I'm like the cheerleader for the underdog, Leon, if you will. I notice that people operate and walk in fear a lot, and it's just unfounded. It just for no reason. I always want to leave people who engage with me two things. One, God has not given you the spirit of fear. Two, there is so much power on the inside of you. If you can recognize that power, you will change the world with your gift. There's a scripture that says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I want everybody to know that that greater is on the inside of them as well. The power is on the inside of them as well. The power is in their words. The power is in their thoughts. The power is in the way they move and speak. And I don't want anyone to feel powerless. No one to feel powerless. I don't want you to feel scared, afraid. I don't want you to procrastinate. I don't want you to be indecisive. I want you to move with the power of God that's on the inside of you. If you take anything
Amen.
away,
Yes.
take away your
Yes.
power.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I want to do this as we close. Tell us again. Your website is right there, resettabilitywithcarita.com.
Yes.
Tell us again about the event that's going on next weekend. Go ahead and tell us about that, please.
Okay. January 14th through the 16th, Resettability Conference will be held at Misty Pond Lake Resort. If you have not registered to be in the resort itself, you're not too late to register for our virtual seats. Virtual seats will be on my social media platforms today. Y'all got the exclusive here with Leon. See, that's why you're here with the big announcement. But if you follow me on my social media platforms, Carita Montgomery on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, you will see the information on how you can register for your virtual seat. And I need you to do it quickly because we got to get conference material mailed out to you. The
All
Resettability
right.
Conference, January 14th through the 16th.
All right. And to join you in prayer Monday through Friday
Yes.
morning at
I don't know why
5:30.
your
Go
brother
ahead.
want to stay in.
That's fine. But we're still good because we're
Yeah,
still here.
okay.
See, God said still here. See, God's got it. God's got it. We're good.
But
So
to join me in
tell us about
prayer, I'm
yes.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Give us the
Oh,
information on
okay.
how
Ye-
everyone can join you in prayer.
Okay, Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. Yes, it's 5:30 a.m. because there are no schedule conflicts at 5:30 a.m., right? 5:30 a.m. live, Monday through Friday on Facebook Live, and follow me on Facebook, Carita Montgomery, on Instagram Live, and you follow me on Instagram, Carita Montgomery. My name is spelled Carita, Montgomery, like the city. Live on those two social media platforms, and then you can dial in to pray with us as well. 605-475-6333, and your code is there to get in, and we can't wait for you to join us in prayer. There's power in agreement, and we want to agree with you.
All right. Great. Karita, we are so excited for what you're doing. We look forward to just great success and the folks that you come in contact with them being successful and coming back here on another show to talk about some of those successes. Here's what I see happening. I see folks that you coach going down their own gifted avenues and then coming here to announce it here. I see it. I see it coming. I had a pastor that used to say, I know it deep down in my knower. It's gonna happen. You are gonna have impact. Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless. God bless. Thank you, Leon.
Thank you. Folks, I'm Leon Thomas. We just spent some time with Carita Montgomery. Wow, this is going to be great. I'm Leon Thomas. This was the big announcement show. We're looking forward to great things from Carita Montgomery. Thanks for watching the big announcement show.